Hello, everybody. I'm LW, and this is the Latchbar Workout Challenge. It's only a 30-minute challenge, but you got to work out aggressively. So you can work out with whatever equipment that you have while I work out with my equipment. So, all you old heads, let's get it together because this is a challenge for you. Whether you're a male or female, over 50 years old, you need to start working out. If you haven't been working out, then it's time because your health has been slipping. Trust me, I'm familiar with it. So I know your health has been slipping because mine started to slip somewhere around that age. Of course, I'm a lot older than that now, and my health is improving. How about that? So let's get started with some cardio. Turn your music on and let's get started. We are going to do some cardio first, and then from the cardio, we're going to go back and do all kinds of different exercise that one of us might enjoy. So let's get started. Let's do about 1 minute jogging in place with resistance. I don't want to do my full workout, but I'll do a shortened version in this 30 minutes. And you should be working out with whatever you have to work out with, whether it's weights or whether it's some type of machine. Let's get on it and let's get busy because you haven't been taking care of your body like you should be. And this is very important. As we age, our health is going to deteriorate. It's that simple, and there's nothing that we can change about that theory, but we can work out to improve our health so that we can do our daily chores the way they should be done every day, even if it's just walking up a flight of stairs. That's right. So let's get busy and let's start doing what we need to do to improve our health. So I like to also include working on my abdomen because I know we eat a lot of food, and that stomach muscle needs to be worked on in order to try and get it under control. And I know that's not easy. All right, we just did a 25 count. So now I'm going to use the second set of straps that I have on my latch bar assembly, and I'm going to do 25 crunches. All right, that was 25 crunches. And now I have another item that is attached, an extra set of hand grips. And with this extra set of hand grips, I can stretch, pull myself into a stretch position, kind of simulating touching my toes. Keep those legs straight and pull yourself into position. So now I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk over to the other side of the room and I'm going to drop another exercise pad on the floor in front of this work assembly. You could call it a work assembly, a workmate, a wall-mounted system. You can call it many different things. But the end result is that you can get plenty of good exercise from this system. The way it's set up, you can use whatever you like to attach, whether it's resistance bands, straps, chains, what have you. So now I'm using a set of straps to do a pull-up type crunch. All this is impacting the abdomen. The abdomen that holds all the food that we eat. That's where it all goes first. And what happens is your body attempts to digest the food that you've eaten. However, if you've overeaten, your body is not going to like it. And that's what most of us do. We overeat, and that's what causes us to gain weight. Besides eating all the foods that are wrong and drinking all the wrong beverages, we eat too much. It's that simple. Let's do some rollout crunches. $25. That's our set rate. If you want to do more, do more. If you can only do less, do what you can do, but do some. Don't say that you can't do it, because you can. These things we used to do when we were much younger without any effort at all. But now you want to accept being overweight, having high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and a slew of other things that we have, because we want to believe that this goes along with aging. It does go along with aging, but it's due to a lot of things that you did to yourself along the way. So we need to try and correct these things, or at least work on them. Change them to a degree where you see that you are getting benefits. That's what it's all about. You want to try and make sure that you can get benefits from your work. That means to improve all of your health issues, and you can. Most of them, since we did to ourselves, we can do something about it before it's too late. And as long as you have health enough to be mobile, you can always do something about it. No matter how far or how bad it is, we can start working on it. You have to trust and believe that you can do it, though. And you can. So don't try and do the exercise that I do. Try and do what you do, but do it well. Just 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day will get you started so that you can work your way back into better health. That's what this is all about, working our way back into better health, because we've neglected ourselves for so many years. And now we think that this is natural. We have normalized being overweight and having to take a slew of medication. We've normalized that. That's why we're all in this condition. That's right. So now we have to try and do something about it to improve our health, and also so that we can live longer to be here with our families. That's what it's all about. Longevity. So if you don't put an effort into it, you're not going to get anything out of it, and you're going to continue to have bad health. So you can lower that blood pressure if you put an effort into it. You can lower your A1C for your diabetes if you put an effort into it. And you can overall strengthen your muscles so that things will be easier for you to do. Like walking up a set of stairs. Now, believe it or not, you can use that set of stairs for your activity, for your exercise. Because the more you walk up those set of stairs, the more your body is going to get stronger. It's going to get more used to walking up those set of stairs. So that's why you could actually use that set of stairs as a source of exercise. Now, don't think that because you exercise, you're going to get all muscle bound, because that's not going to happen. You will strengthen your muscles and keep them active by exercising once we get a certain age. Muscle building is over. Bodybuilding is over. But maintaining what you have is what we need to do. And we can do that. Maintain what you have, keeping it active. Because otherwise, the old saying is, if you don't use it, you will lose it. I'm sure you are all familiar with that saying. It is true. So just because you're much older than what you were doesn't mean that you have to accept all of the aging process. Some of it we can't do anything about, but a lot of it we can. And if you're just sitting around accepting it, then you're doing an injustice to your body and your mind and your family. This OG, I'm in my mid-70s, so what's your excuse? I don't have any more excuses. I've ran out of excuses, so I'm trying to do something about it. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Don't count yourself out. Count yourself in. Don't wait until the doctor tells you that you need to exercise. Most of the time, the doctor won't tell you that. Take a look in the mirror. Let the mirror be your doctor. Take a look at the scale. Take a look at yourself. Let that be the judge. Trust me, I know what most of us look like that haven't worked out in years, and all we do is pull up to the dinner table, and we don't know how to stop. So I know what you look like. So ask yourself, is this what you want to look like and feel like? Or do you want to make things better because you can? Don't accept bad health, poor health. You don't have to. You can do something about it, and I know it's hard. Exercising and working out is not easy, but there was nothing easy about you gaining all those pounds that you ignored. So now you need to do something about it. Your body was trying to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. So now you have to suffer the consequences and do something about it. Either way, you'll have to suffer the consequences. Either way. But you can do something about it if you want to. You have to be serious and say, I'm going to do something about this, and do it. Don't just talk about it, do something about it. Nothing will change unless you make it change. You have to want to do it in order to make a difference. And you can do it. Never count yourself out. Your body is much stronger than what you give it credit of being. So the longer you wait, the worse it's going to get. So let's start doing something about our condition. Don't wait until it's too late, because there is a point that it will be too late. More crunches. So put your earphones in your ears, or put your headphones on, put that music on, and let's go to work. Because music will help motivate you, especially if you don't have that motivational drive. Music will help motivate you, or your favorite television program. You need something so that you can motivate yourself and entertain yourself, perhaps while you're working out. All of us should have a workout area in our homes. That doesn't matter whether it's an apartment or even a room, because you need very little space to work out. Trust me. All of you parents, where your children have left home, convert those rooms. Make it so that you can exercise in those rooms. You don't need to go to the gym because you're too embarrassed to go to the gym. And you're making excuses not to go all the time. So if you have a home-based place to exercise, no more excuses. That's what we're looking to do. Eliminate the excuses, because they shouldn't exist when it comes to improving your health. We should all be on board with improving our health. It's not going to happen with a magic wand. It's not going to happen with a magic pill. You're going to have to put an effort into it in order to make it happen. And I believe you can do it. You have to believe that you can do it. Don't just be entertained by this OG. Get yourself busy and get some benefits and some rewards for yourself, because I'm getting a lot of rewards for myself. That's right. You have only one item in this world that you really and truly own, and that is your body. And you can do something about your deteriorating health if you put your mind to it. There's so many methods and so much information that you can get on the internet. And if you say you don't like using a computer, you have a telephone, that's a computer. Go to Google and you can search for any information that you need knowledge of. You have it in the palm of your hands all the time. Use it for something that's going to benefit you. Those games that you play, they're not going to benefit you. That's right. So you need to focus on the right things. Let's get our health in order. Don't think that you can't, because you can. You had no problem gaining all those pounds. Now it's a problem getting rid of those pounds. You're right. That's because now we're much older and we can't force ourselves to do the things that need to be done in order to improve our health. We think that, like I said, we're old and you're going to accept the size that you are and the poor health conditions that have arrived. You don't have to accept those. You can do something about it. You can drive that blood pressure down. You could even correct type 2 diabetes, because you gave it to yourself. You didn't inherit it. You followed the patterns of your parents, and that's why you have it. Had you changed your habits from the poor habits that your parents had, you wouldn't have type 2 diabetes. You can correct it. I've seen people do it. I have friends that have done it. You have to be conscientious. You can look it up and see for yourself. It's correctable if you work at it, just like anything else. We have to work at things in order to attain or reach the goal that we're looking for. Studying for tests has never been easy, but we studied because we had to pass certain tests. And this is a test for you. So let's start working on it and pass it and maintain it. That's what we need to do. If we don't maintain it, you're going to slip back into the same rut and you're going to have the same problems, maybe worse. So, if you want to feel good, if you want to look good, you got to work at it. That's what it's all about. Now, you can join me with my workouts on YouTube. You'll see my workouts on Facebook, Instagram. But on YouTube, there's a library of all of my workouts and podcast. So it's easier to just log on to YouTube. In the search field, type in the Latchbar. And you can also subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And you'll see all of my different workouts and podcasts pop up daily, maybe. If not so much daily, you can access them when you choose to. That's what it's all about. That's right. Hey, you have enough things popping up on your telephone screen. Actually, your computer screen. Most of us don't look at it as if it is a computer, but essentially, that's what it is. So we may as well stay informed all the way around. Let's get into working out and improving our health so that we can feel better, so that we can look better, so that we can perhaps live longer. There's no guarantees on any of that. But one thing for sure, if you let your blood pressure get out of control, you will have a heart attack. If you are too obese, and if you have too much abdomen, too much stomach, your risk of having a heart attack will increase. If you have type 2 diabetes, and if you do not take care of yourself, if you do not eat properly, your conditions will worsen. You might just as well throw in some exercise added at the same time. That's what it's all about, trying to improve your health, because that's what we all need to do. We talk about it all the time. Now we need to be about it. So I'm going to end today's session. We are close to our 30-minute requirement, and I hope you all are encouraged enough to improve your health. Don't just take it from me. Look in the mirror. Look at all that medicine you're taking. Let's do something about it. And you can. Thank you all very much. Until the next time, have a great day.